Hello everyone and welcome back to LewisNews, your #1 YouTube channel for all types of Spider-Man news. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about MCU Spider-Man 4 once again, and another leak that has come out regarding the film and the symbiote. But before we get into that, if you are new around here, make sure you're subscribed because 2023 is a massive year for Spider-Man, including stuff from across the Spider-Verse, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and all of these MCU Spider-Man 4 leaks as well. So make sure you're subscribed because we cover everything from the games and movies and the shows. But with that being said, let's get straight into this. So this is once again coming from Ember on Twitter. We cover Ember's leaks quite a lot on this channel. She is very reliable. She actually posted a lot of stuff back in the day when No Way Home was leaking. She got a lot of stuff right about that film, including the Tobey Maguire costume leak, if you guys remember that. So we've been covering her on the channel quite a lot recently. And she actually just did another leak dump the other day where she basically came out and said a bunch of stuff regarding MCU Spider-Man 4 and the brand new MCU trilogy. And today we're going to be talking about the symbiote, and she has said the symbiote won't be revisited until after Spider-Man 4. Which I think is pretty interesting because obviously the symbiote was in the post-credit scene of Spider-Man No Way Home. But now we're getting a leak that suggests to us that the symbiote won't be revisited until after the fourth film in the trilogy. But once again, take this with a grain of salt like I do say in all of my videos, because this may not be true. Even though Ember is reliable and has been a reliable source in the past, just remember that this is not official confirmation from Marvel nor Sony and is only a leak. Hollywood and the industry ebbs and flows all the time, so this may end up not being true, even if it is true at this moment in time. But anyway, let's talk about it. So the symbiote won't be in Spider-Man 4, let's just say hypothetically. Is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? Personally for me, I think this is a good thing, and I'll explain why. So obviously the symbiote is definitely going to be a part of the brand new MCU Spider-Man trilogy. There is no doubt about that. At some point, whether it's in 4, 5, or 6, the symbiote will show up and Tom Holland will be at the helm of the Venom symbiote. However, I do not want this to happen in MCU Spider-Man 4, and there is a reason for this. Because after Spider-Man No Way Home, we got a more grounded Spider-Man. We know we are going to be getting a Spider-Man that interacts with more street-level heroes. The stakes are going to be lower. He's going to be fighting street-level villains as well. There is rumors that Kingpin is going to be one of the main antagonists in MCU Spider-Man 4. So there isn't going to be any grandiose story. There isn't going to be any city-threatening villains. There isn't going to be anything that's kind of out there. We're just going to get a very grounded Spider-Man. And I think the symbiote gives us an element to the character that makes it more fantasy-like and more grandiose, as I was explaining before. And I think if you throw the symbiote in MCU Spider-Man 4, it removes some of the room for this Spider-Man to be grounded in reality for a little bit. It removes the idea of this Spider-Man just fighting street-level villains, street-level crime, kind of being on his own, doing his own thing, being a lone wolf. And I really like the idea of Spider-Man just for a movie or two, kind of just being his own thing, doing his own thing, being that street level hero. And I think adding the symbiote in there does kind of remove that aspect a little bit, especially when you consider that if the symbiote is happening with Spider-Man, we know someone is going to get it after him, probably Matt Gargan or maybe even Harry Osborn, and they're most likely going to become Venom. So I would like for it to be closer to the end of the trilogy rather than in MCU Spider-Man 4, and I'm happy that they're revisiting it after the fourth film. I would just like a fourth film to be a little bit more chilled out, if that makes any sense. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want to know all of your thoughts about this. Remember, this is a leak, so take it with a grain of salt. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure to subscribe for all types of Spider-Man news in 2023. As I was mentioning before, 2023 is a massive year for Spider-Man, including Across the Spider-Verse, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and a bunch of other stuff coming from the Sonyverse and the MCU potentially. So make sure you're subscribed. We cover everything from the games and movies and the shows. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.